Have you ever thought, I want to get better at drawing, but how? Mrs. Wischusen has showed you, and that's me, Mrs. Wischusen, some how to draw books in the past, like Learn to Draw with John Nagy. But another way that you can learn, besides using a how to draw book and just like looking at things and training your eye as you're drawing, practice basically, is tracing. Tracing is a really cool way to learn exactly how things are proportioned and shaped, and it makes a pretty cool picture. And I think it's a great way to train for being a really great drawer. The materials you're going to need is pretty simple. A window that has some light, so you don't want to do this at night, it's a daytime thing. Something to draw with. Do not use a Sharpie because it could bleed through and go onto your window, and I don't want you to get yelled at. Okay. And a magazine with pictures in it that you want to trace. I picked this Natural History Museum magazine because it has some cool animals on it. But if you like fashion, you could pick that. If you like certain toys, you could get the toy catalog from Target and try it. So what you want to do is get your magazine picture that you like, and I picked the fox, and get a plain piece of paper. I mean, if all you've got has lines on it, that's okay. But if you have an unlined piece of paper, that would be even better. So you stack them on top of each other. So you got against the window, you'll stack your fox first, or, your paper, your inspiration first. And then you can put your other piece right on top of it. Now, for a lot of people, it helps to get a piece of tape and tape it up. I'm just going to hold mine because I'm too lazy to go down 3 flights of stairs and grab some tape. So the light shining through the paper is going to allow you to see through to your design that you want to copy. Now, where to start? This is hard when you're starting because a lot of times when you're looking at your picture, the animal doesn't have really clearly defined features. It has animals have fur, some of them have fur, some of them have feathers. All right, hopefully you can see the little dash marks I've made here. I really hope. So I'm gonna go along first and put my little fur marks on the edges of the fox that I see. I like to start out with the edges. If you do start out with the edges, that means that when it comes time to do the insides, or if your paper moves, you can easily readjust. And again, tape will help so you don't have your paper problems like I'm probably going to have because I'm being lazy. All right, so then I'll switch my hand, and I'll keep making these little lines. I can see the fox's fur through the paper, so I know which way my fur needs to go on my picture. And down here, our fox is standing beside something that's kind of like a straight line. So you can draw straight lines if you need to. And then I see a dark spot in here. So I'm going to take that dark spot and just scribble fill it in. And there's another edge that I see on the fox's ear. Now I see some edges over here, and I can start on the eyeballs, okay? Now foxes, you're going to notice that they have beautiful eyes, okay? They're almost like a cross between a dog and a cat, I always thought. So beautiful. And of course they have their trademark sort of pointy nose that you can put in there. And I can't see very much detail down here. And you might run into that problem too. You might get a blurry spot, but I'll show you how you can kind of fudge the results when you take your paper away. I also see a shadow happening here along the fox's snoot. And I'm going to add some more hair. And some eyebrow hairs that I can see through the paper. All right, so now you can see what's left is the fox. And you can kind of compare them and see, like, dude, that was rough. I didn't make that look quite right. Oh well, that's fine because these are easy to do and you can just try and try again. Like, you're not going to make, you're not going to make an exact fox, but you're going to make a fox that will be good that you can take now and get the outline of it and draw in the rest of the details. So